All right, so first day officially out hunting white morels, May 8th, May 7th, 2024. And been hitting a bunch of flat areas, and we found, I don't know, maybe a couple pounds, nothing crazy. So we figured we'd try a southern facing slope, and not 2 minutes into the woods, a mother load. And holy smokes, this, if you're having trouble finding them in the beginning of the season, you gotta hit the south facing slopes, and this is why. Here it is, a dead elm, which I'm kind of surprised. This one's a little more dead than I'm used to. Usually the bark is still on and just peeling off. Let me show you how big some of these are. And I know we're late compared to everybody else here in northern Michigan. We're like the last people in Michigan to get these, even the UP folks. So that is a great size. Not nowhere near the biggest I've seen, but tons of them. We got a patch up here, huge patch over there. They're speckled all over the place. I got a bunch behind me. So I'm gonna put the camera on the chesty here, and we're gonna get busy. I'm looking for elm trees, which right there's an elm. There's another one behind it. The elms here are one of the last trees to bud. Elm and the bass tree or basswood. Pretty much everything else is budded pretty good. So it makes it easier. Like right there, that's a nice elm, but you can see the bark cracking all the way up and down it, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's mushrooms next to that one. Get 15-20 feet away, then I do a broad sweep looking back and forth. So now we're more up on a flat, and I don't really anticipate finding anything. Got a big bare no bark elm over there. I normally don't bother going out of my way too much to check those, but considering what we just found, I might as well. Yep, nothing. So no bark the whole way. That one's long gone, but that one right there will be nice one of these days. So look at that, we got 1, 2, 3 nice big dead elm. Ooh, 2 big ones right there. Whoa. Three big ones. This is where I would totally expect to find some. But this is up on the flat, it's not near as warm. Probably a week behind that other spot. Yeah, I don't see a single one. Yeah, these big yellows, they stick out like a sore thumb. Oh, we do have 1, 2. We do have a couple over here. One right there. One right here. All right, if we find something else spectacular, we'll get the camera back going. All right, so it's been a week since that first video, and nothing crazy's happened. I mean, we have found 20 pounds since then, but Mrs. H is super stoked right now. Say hi, Mrs. H.
Hello.
She just found her first mother load. Let's bring everybody in here. So first off, that's the tree right there, and that's what I got her doing now. She's able to ID dead elm, well, elm in general. We look around, honestly, we walk around more with our heads up than we do down, but there's another dead elm right back there and another big one over there that we'll check out here in a few minutes. But onto the mushrooms. So there, it gets way better. Bear with me. Look at this guy. I mean, so here's my hand. probably one under there. Yep. And then it still gets way better. We're getting there. Just gotta make sure I don't step on any. All over the place here. Won't surprise me. Now, holy smokes. I've only seen this one other time. There's a huge clump there. And they're still all over, peppered everywhere in here. Huge clump here. Oh yeah. Huge clump back there. Look at all those. Jeez. And they still keep going. Yep, there's some way over there too. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip this on and we're going to get busy. Honestly, I don't think our bags are big enough. Because, you know, we have about a pound and a half in our bags right now. Yeah, holy smokes. That's your best find by far, honey.
And look at this xylem.
Yeah. This is gonna take a few minutes, no doubt.
I think this is like gonna end our day. No,
Yes.
now I want to keep going.
Well, we're gonna have to go get that other bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Oh yeah.
This is the most awesome find ever.
You want to work?
Right
I
there.
know. I'm gonna go this way if you want to go that way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
excited.
take the bag right off and start making piles. All right, so it's really up to you how you want to do this. Sometimes I just cut them right off at the base. Sometimes I pull them all the way out and then snip them off. So personal preference, doesn't really matter one way or the other. When they have these monster bases like this, I kind of like to get the whole thing out. That way I get as much of the trunk as possible, or the stem.
Drying out.
Yeah, some of those are drying out. Because the stems are just as tasty to eat. And if you're selling, then it's more weight. So, something to keep in mind.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Where does it end?
A long ways.
There's one right beside you in between.
Yep. You got to make sure you check under the brush. When you start finding big spots like this, do yourself a favor. Just kind of rake around a little bit. If it's just onesie twosies, I won't bother checking everywhere, but since we're already here checking everywhere, I will. Holy cow. Down here, look at all those. Get this over here. Whoa, holy cow. Look at that, honey. Holy cow. All right, I'm getting out the bigger knife so I can just dig them right up. It's the first time I've ever had to do this. I've never found them clumped together so closely like this. Not in this quantity. I mean, I've found a couple clumped together, but holy crap, look at that.
I know.
Look
I just
at
did
that.
Over there like that.
All right, so I think this is going to wrap up the 24 season for us. We're going to, at least the video portion of it, we're going to keep hunting for at least another week. It is May 14th, 2024, and this is what we ended up dragging out today. And I'm kind of guessing that we're looking at probably 5 or 6 pounds-ish. Should make close to 30 pounds total this season. And yeah. It's going really well. If something crazy comes up, I'll go ahead and add a little extra video for the mushroom folk out there. But thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Please consider hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next one.